Timothy Patrick McNamara died in Belize at the age of 66 years old. His cause of death was an alleged murder that occurred on Christmas Day 2014. It is alleged that he and his niece and lover, Tracy Nessl, got into an argument and that she followed him outside with a 9mm pistol and shot him to the back of the head. When police arrived at the scene some 2 hours later, Nessl claimed it was suicide. In a 2015 deposition, she told the interviewer that she came across McNamara's body.
All right, so you opened the door, and where was he?
He was on the deck.
Where was he facing?
I don't know which direction.
What were you looking at when you opened the door?
He was laying on his side.
Was he facing you?
No, I saw his back and his legs, and I thought he was joking.
And then what happened?
I went to him and I didn't see any blood. I didn't see anything on him.
While Belize authorities were investigating the case, Nessl reportedly fled to Washington state to live on McNamara's family farm. Belize's authorities subsequently discovered substantial evidence implicating Nessl in the murder. Orlando Vera, forensics analyst at the National Forensic Service, found that the absence of scratches and damage to both the front and rear sights of the weapon indicate that the gun did not fall from a height, but rather placed where it was found. Vera also found that blood splatter on the front, back, and top of the right sleeve of the blouse Nessl was wearing indicated that blouse was in close proximity at the time McNamara was shot.
He didn't respond.
And then?
And then I started screaming for help for the neighbor.
And then what happened?
Nobody came, and I laid with him.
How far away was the neighbor?
Across the road.
How far is that?
I can't tell you the distance. I'm not good at that.
Can you see their house from your house?
Yes, ma'am.
Then what happened?
And I laid with him, and I continued to ask for help.
You laid with him how?
I spooned with him.
Pictures taken and analyzed by Robert Henry, scene of crime specialist on the night of McNamara's death, revealed that no blood splatter was seen on the hands of the victim, indicating that his hands were never holding the firearm. Blood seen on the back of his shirt and the gun indicated a blowback effect. Henry concluded that McNamara was not the one who fired the shot, that he was in standing position at the time of the shooting, and that the gun may have been placed in the area it was found at the time the scene was being processed.
How did you see the gun?
Because I walked out and I saw the gun on the rocks, and I could see it from when I laid with him.
So from the point of where you were lying with him, where was your head? If we look at page number 42, and you were lying with him, where was your face?
At the back of his head.
Did you, at any point while you were lying with him, notice that there was blood?
I didn't for a while. Until the forensics came.
My question was, did you notice any blood while you were lying there with him?
No, I did not.
John E. Rodun, forensic analyst attached to the firearm unit, documented a post-mortem examination on McNamara. He determined that the entry wound is from the left to the right, back to the front, and from down to the top of the head. Rodun concluded that the position of the entry wound is extremely uncomfortable for the victim to have fired the shot. Rodun further concluded that McNamara was not the one who fired the shot. On March 25, 2022, after hours of deliberation, the jury in Grand County, Washington, announced its verdict in favor of criminal murder. McNamara's family was awarded $3.3 million.
The whole time, Belize was talked about like it was a third world country, that, you know, your police weren't good, that they were corrupt, that we shouldn't trust them. The defense told the jury that Belize was dangerous. She never wanted to go back, not because of the warrant, but because it was such a dangerous place. And we felt it was such a disservice to Belize, because all the people that testified for Mr. McNamara were so wise and strong and true. So in many ways, this verdict was for Belize also, because the jury that heard this were farmers in America, and they did not believe that Belize was a corrupt, dangerous, horrible place. They believed that this woman killed Mr. McNamara and then try to blame everyone else for not doing a good job of figuring out what happened.
Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.